offline. Remember, this is qualifying. You're trying to go fast, not fight other people.
And we already got Springnick hitting multiple people. Alright, but it looks like that was an
Back your car.
incident. As we just watch him, we're gonna take a look into some other people. I'm awesome. Looks like he has a little bit of damage on my end, but I'm gonna repair him a little bit. We'll see how it goes. As we take a look at Mr. Pickles.
You didn't hit Jack. Are you sure?
Then why is Jack saying that he's gotten abused? As
oh
Yami
my
goes
God.
off the track, oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep that in mind. If you cause any incidents or further due to the Wi-Fi, we may have to remove you from the race. Sorry. As car driver's locking up. Car driver looks like he's found some clean space now. Could be moving away.
Make sure you keep it clean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like everybody's spread out enough. I doubt we'll be seeing any other incidents for the majority of this qualifying session. Never mind, I take that back. Soloway and Nightmares. Something's happened between them. Careful, guys. Okay,
The Chad's
please
staying in
be
pits
cautious.
right now. Our current championship
Please
leader. Waiting for the timer to hit 0.
Okay.
How much time do we have left on the clock? Good sir?
We got 7 minutes and 50 seconds happening right now.
The
That should
estimated
be
lap
good
times
for...
that should be for pole is estimated to be about a 56.8 based on data that we've seen. Will it happen today? We won't know.
We'll see.
But we'll expect some fast lap times coming in soon. As Action comes in with a 7.518 right now. Soloway and Ozer spinning, going off track in turn 1. Trying to trail brake. This track is not friendly to those who trail brake. These cars are intended to brake in a straight line and not trail brake, so this will be interesting to see how people adapt to
for
these
the
cars.
80 billionth time, please keep it clean. Do not hit someone else. Replay error? Are we serious right now, bro?
Yeah, just make sure to start the replay. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'll just start another one. Oh, okay, it's just not letting me start them anymore, so... can you take care of that?
I cannot. I'm currently streaming. You might need to clear out some space.
Packet right error.
As I take a look at Soloway over here.
Oh, I'm
Currently trying to get a fast lap right now. Struggling to get a handling of the car as we're overhead of him right now. This is quite interesting, the camera angle, as he's slightly off track.
Just get rid of a couple of these.
Let's take a look at some of the other drivers right now. Jackson Knack with a 56.708. He's almost hitting, he's actually past the time that we expected. So he's our current fastest driver on the grid right now. We haven't seen a single lap from Chad yet. He might not be qualifying, possibly trying to start from the back, see if there's any chaos unfolding. Or perhaps there's some issues in the pit garage. We're not quite aware.
Okay, yep, it's working again.
The Chad's now on the track.
Yep, coming through the chicane right now. Probably starting
Mr. Pickles and Ozer. Ozer's going slightly off track, getting slippery. Mr. Pickles being very courteous.
For the 80 billionth time, please keep it clean.
They're clean. They're clean. They're just... Some people are trying to pass each other. As the Chad now is starting to cross the line very shortly here. Setting his first lap. We'll see how it goes.
By the way, please do not lay on the horns. That is... I believe if you get rid of your horn, it's weight reduction, so...
It isn't. That's a lie. It doesn't have a node.
Can you shut up? I'm trying to make sure they don't have the Dixie horn on constantly.
For those who don't know,
you're demolishing my master plan.
for those who don't know, the Dixie Horn in Aurora Racing is one of our leading jokes that we have. Apparently it's a mod that we added in a long time ago, and it's probably the most popular one that we have. Everyone uses the Dixie Horn, and a lot of people are not very happy when they hear it. So, yeah, it's kind of like a curse in a way.
Somewhat, yes.
As Jackson sets a new fastest lap, as the Chad comes in. Yeah. Oh, there you go. And Jackson sets an even faster lap now with a 55.594, absolutely destroying the estimated lap as the Chad goes off track again. Jackson got an immediate, like a really powerful tow from the Chad, but now the Chad is behind Jackson. But I don't think it'll matter because the Chad's lap has scrubbed, so...
By the way, professional tip, the grass does not make you faster. Please stay out of it.
Yes, we also have added in some track limits to this track, so it's very punishing. The sausage curb is about the limit to the track. If you go beyond the sausage curbs, you are getting a 10-second penalty.
Also, do not the chicane. Do not cut the chicane. You will get hit with at least a penalty, a 10-second penalty for that.
I think people
if you decide to cut all 3 parts of it, you'll get 30 seconds added onto your lap time, which I'm assuming would not be very pleasant, so don't do it.
No, probably not. I just want to check as well. The server is locked, correct? Oh, is Jackson's off track?
Yep, goes wide.
As we're watching the Chad now, seeing if he can get a fast lap right now. He has a good amount of control of his car.
Yep. Looking very solid for everyone so far. Jackson has a lot of camber on his car, although that might just be on my end.
I'm Awesome goes off track a little bit. As Mr. Pickles is now getting passed by the Chad. He lets him by without any issues. He's on a cooldown lap, it appears.
Yep.
As the Chad is going flying, slightly off track, but he keeps it controlled.
The question is, does he get 10 seconds added onto his penalty for that? I doubt it.
We'll see. I don't think so. As he comes across the line now, we'll see what he sets. He sets a 56.33. It's a slight improvement, but nothing too major.
It's an improvement of a 10th. It's a 10th.
It's a 10th, sure. But is it the greatest improvement? Yep. Probably not.
Oh, wait. Who's Jovi?
Make sure to kick out randoms if they are not here.
Yep.
Did you set the whitelist so nobody joins?
I think so, but...
Jovio's off track. Make sure to delete his car. Here, I'll just see.
Yeah, you get that. Recording stopped. Reason changing vehicle. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, how do we get this guy out of here? You got that? Good. Let me just...
His nightmare is getting impeded by now, Mr. Pickles back there. As we configure the server. We're setting the server to private now.
Yep, I got that. Okay,
just
back
for
to
those who are...
Whoa, Spring Neck, careful on that rejoin.
Ooh. Oh, and apparently the Chad set the fastest lap now with a 55.478. Absolutely flying. Ozer sets an even faster lap now.
A 55.3 by the end of this qualifying session.
We'll have to see
maybe
how
2
long...
laps left.
How much time?
We've got 2 laps left, 30 seconds.
30 seconds? Okay, so just so everyone's aware, once you cross the finish line and that timer hits 0, that is your last lap. You need to go into the pits immediately afterwards.
And that is Yamiroquai wide.
Oh, and Nightmare spins on the S's.
Ooh, Springneck's trailing the Chad. Keep that
Nightmare apparently spawning his car off track and not into pits. That's illegal. That'll be 1 strike to him. Yep. You need to spawn into pits.
Alright. That is the end of timer. That is... So, you all will have 1 lap left. 1 more lap to go.
Alright, that works. Not normally what we do, but that's fine.
I don't know.
It's fine.
So once you finish your last lap, keep it in the pits. Let's see if anybody improves on this last lap.
As apparently Yami goes off track.
That's going to be the end of his qualifying session.
Yes, what a shame.
All right. If you're done with your qualifying,
please reset to the
go
pits.
around the track. Yep. Or reset to the pits. Your pick.
As we now set into qualifying times, let me know when everything is complete and throw a track closed warning.
Yep.
Once you're done. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Pickles, please put it back into the pits. Track is closed.
Alright, as we now get the qualifying times in. The Chad on pole, yet again. Or no, I don't... Was he on pole last time? I don't know.
I believe so,
taking
yes.
a look at
yes,
it.
Yeah, he was on pole. He was on pole.
Alright, so that's his second consecutive pole position.
But we'll see if he has another... We'll see if he has another engine shenanigan like he did last time over at Tsukuba.
Oh yeah, I see you're well versed, even though you weren't here for it.
I watched the replay.
Well, there you go. That's good. At least you know what's going on then. Alright.
Yep.
As we get everything prepared here, you can start setting up the server in a moment here. I'll take a screenshot of the fast laps as you can get the times or the track ready. Doesn't look like anyone... Looks like there might be a chance for Mr. Pickles, actually. He might be eliminated here. I'm going to check something. Because we have a 112% rule here. So if you're 12% slower than P1... So taking a look at that, that's a 55 point... So it's a 55.478 times 1.12.
Alright.
Yeah, that's too slow of a time. Mr. Pickles, I'm sorry. You'll have to be eliminated from this race. Just too slow. The cutoff period would be a 1 minute 2 seconds. And
you're 1 minute and 8. You'll get him next time.
Bit of a shame.
You'll get him next time.
We changed it to 112 this time around. Might not have been updated inside the rules, but that's what we decided on after this race.
Yep.
Just for safety reasons, because we had a lot of people spinning, and we don't want people spinning all the time. We want everyone to have at least a decent amount of control of their cars. So I'm sorry.
Getting rid of the horn is weight reduction. Just remember that. Just remember, getting rid of your horn is weight reduction. All right.
All right. As I'm getting everything ready, make sure to set the laps and get everything ready. We'll be doing one formation lap, and then we'll start. It'll be a standing start.
All right. Yep, sounds good. Okay, let's see this. Okay, so, are you... no, we're not having Dixie Horn be a race ban. Unfortunately. As much as I wish we could. No. So, I'm gonna be locking the setups. So make sure that you get everything ready within the next, like, 30 seconds, maybe. Is all you have.
Yes, make sure you have your fuel. Make sure you're running your actual fuel load.
Make sure you guys fuel up. If you run out of fuel, it will not be pretty. I can ban you from... I would advise that you not intentionally crash into someone. Just, you know, for sportsmanship's sake. And totally not because we're gonna take you out back. And, you know. Alright, so I'm assuming you guys are all done with your setups. Please let me know if you are. I apologize for you. Just take it a little bit easy. Okay, I am locking these setups. And then... Alright, we're gonna run a formation lap.
So everything ready? So qualifying has been completed. The Chad, it's on pole. B Mailbox, Soloboy, Yami, Car Driver, Ozer, I'm Awesome, Nightmare, and Springneck. That'll be your drivers for today's field. So it's a 9-car grid. So everyone make sure you have your setups finished, and we'll be getting prepared soon for the race.
I already locked the setup, so
Perfect.
unfortunately,
Okay.
I don't have a choice. All right, the Chad, you may exit. Are we having them line up? Are we having P1 on the left or the right?
Taking a look, I think if I recall correctly, we
There
do
is,
the
I believe,
right.
there's, yes. Okay, so the Chad, you will be starting on the right.
You
Second
may
mailbox
exit.
media, you may leave. Are we having bits? You will be starting on the left alongside the Chad. Okay, Solwai, you are P3. You may exit the pits. You will be starting behind the Chad on the right.
Take a look at Soloway here.
Yep. Next up, Yamiroquai. Oh, he's already leaving. Okay, you will be P4, so you will be on the left behind Mailbox. Please note. Solway, we are doing a formation lap. Please turn around and just take a lap. Thank you. Alright. In P5, we have Car Driver, so you will be on the right behind Solway.
Just so you guys
Okay,
are
P6.
all aware,
Yep.
there is brake bias controls and there is a pit limiter button. I don't know if you guys have that set up, but if you are interested, I would recommend that heavily for any sort of safety cars, or sorry, virtual safety cars.
Yep, okay. Ozer, you are P6. You'll be starting on the left behind Yamiroquai. Okay, 7th. Okay, I'm awesome. You will be starting 7th. You may exit the pits. You will be on the right behind Car Driver. Nightmare. You may exit the pits. You will be P8. You will be starting on the left side of the track behind Ozer. And then Springneck, last but not least, you may exit the pits. You will be P9, and you will be starting on the right behind I'm Awesome.
Yes, stagger. Do a stagger, please.
Yes, stagger.
Just like iRacing.
Yamiroquai, that is not your spot. That is Soloway's spot. Please give him the spot. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about the Dixie. I give up trying to deal with that. Alright. Car driver, you might want to move a little bit. Yep, there you go. You're good.
We now take a look at our leader, to Chad on pole.
Can we force a drive-through for excessive Dixie?
If only, if only.
Soloway, yeah. Soloway, you can move up a little bit. Yep, just stop right there. That's good. Sufficient.
So, just as a quick reminder
I'm awesome. You might want to move back. We are staggering. Please note we are staggering, so you might want to move back.
One moment, Light. Light, can I have a moment? Real quick.
Yep.
Just a reminder to everyone here. Try not to cause any incidents here. We're doing 3 strikes over the course of the race. If you hit that 3 strikes over the course of the entire event, you will be eliminated. Currently, Nightmare and Springneck have both 1 strikes. So,
and
Springneck for causing incidents in qualifying, and 1 strike for Nightmare for resetting his car on track mid-qualifying. We will check other drivers as well. And a replay.
Springneck, you can move up a little bit if you would like to.
Respawn on track during qualifying. Yes, you need to reset onto the pits. You cannot spawn anywhere else.
Alright, looks like we are all
So,
clear.
my apologies. It has been one of the many rules that Aurora's had for a long time.
Alright.
Does not allow you to spawn.
Okay, so we are about to start.
Make sure to reset the laps and we'll get everything ready here.
Yep. Let me just pull up that. Okay, copy paste that / reset laps. Alright. It's gonna be 18 laps, no mandatory pit stop. Okay. Is everyone ready? Please just. Okay. We're gonna have, since so many of you insist on using the Dixie horn, we're gonna have people honk if they're ready. So, Chad, are you ready?
He's driving.
Mailbox, are you ready? Can you guys stop honking your horn so I can actually hear?
Jackson.
Okay, Solway, are you ready? Just rev if you're ready.
He's
Okay,
ready.
yeah, he's turning. Okay. Yep. Yamiroquai, are you ready? That is a resounding yes. Car driver, are you ready? Just rev. Rev or steer. Yep, okay. Ozer, are you ready? Just rev. Yep, alright. I'm awesome, are you ready? Just rev or steer. Yep, alright. And then Nightmare, are you ready? Just rev or steer. Yep. Springnick, are you ready? Just rev or steer. Yep, alright. You might want to get that checked out after this race, because unfortunately we won't have time for getting it checked out during it. Alright. Let's do this. /start.
As we prepare
Okay,
now.
race is starting. Yep. And it is lights out and away we go. At
Chad
Lime
taking an
Rock.
early lead right now.
Chad
As
taking
Chad
an
apparently has some engine issues again.
He's lagging behind straight off the start, which means Mailbox is wide open to break away from the pack, and he absolutely does. Solo Boy trailing close behind. And Yamiroquai trailing just as close. Oh, Solo Boy getting a bit loose.
Solo Boy and Yamiroquai very close to each other. Solo Boy almost going off track.
Clean.
Yemi passing by.
Ooh, into the too wide into the chicane. Ozercraft
into the S's.
Trailing behind. Solo Boy goes off. That is two positions up for Yamiroquai already.
Far away from the competition.
Ozer going for another move on Solo Boy. As they
Solo
go inside,
gets knocked off track. Can't tell quite
that is going to be the
that
wall.
Looks like that's an incident. It looks like Solo Boy's into the wall. That would be a virtual safety call.
And that is Nightmare and the Chad coming together, it looks like.
That'd be a virtual safety car.
That's going to be a virtual safety car. Please slow down, retain your positions, and catch up to the leader.
Solo Boy, you are now allowed to reset into the pits if you need to.
Yep.
If you can drive your car back into pits, you may.
What are we going to set as VSC speed?
50 miles an hour, pit limiter speed.
Yep. Pit limiter speed for VSC. Anyone who is behind, you may catch up. And then once you have caught up a sufficient distance, you may enable your pit limiter and stay at 50. Please retain
Sorry.
Please retain a sufficient distance from each other. We don't want anybody crashing under VSC. Also, don't get too eager with that swerving. You might spin out and take yourself out. So, make sure you keep it on the limit. Alright. Alright, looks like we are waiting on... Okay, looks like we are waiting on Ozercraft, Nightmare, and Solo Boy to catch up the queue.
We'll be going green at this time around. So this will be on Jackson's lead. So once the green flag
Ozer and
Nightmare to start. So we'll throw a virtual safety car thing to warn everyone that the safety car is being released. And then we'll throw a green flag once we see Jackson moving.
Yes, so, okay. Please note that once Jackson gets on the throttle is when the race starts, not when the green flag is thrown.
No, actually, I fixed that. I'm just going to throw the virtual safety car thing. Once that's released, then Jackson can go whenever. I'll throw the green right once I see him leaving.
So on the green, everyone starts?
Yes.
Okay, on the green, everyone starts. Ignore my previous statements. On the green, everyone starts.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Looks like everybody's caught up.
The backstretch right now.
Please stay single file and leave an adequate amount of space between each other. At least 2 car lengths to account for ping and desync.
Yep. Alright, as we're getting around to the corner now,
please be careful.
We're going to send out the virtual safety car. End the virtual safety car. Sorry.
Solo Boy, you can catch up a little
Jackson
bit more if you'd like.
will be your race leader, and we'll throw out the green flag whenever he's ready. So we'll be sending this after the S's.
Yes.
And then after that, it'll be up to Jackson when the race begins.
Alright.
Jackson now has a lead to decide whenever he wants to go. When you see that green flag, you guys may go racing speed. And green flag's out as
That is
Jackson
a
flies
green
away.
flag. Green flag out. Careful on that start. Careful on that restart. This is why I told you guys to leave car space. It's gonna get a little bit hairy on the start. And looks like Mailbox breaking away, but Yamiroquai has a massive tug.
Yeah, going at
Massive tug as they're charging down this back stretch. Oh, but he locks up into the braking zone.
He loses
on turn 1, goes into the runoff.
I'm awesome.
That is awesome wide.
Jackson with a clean lead now.
That is car driver up to P2. He is up 3 positions right now.
He's
going amazing for him.
his position in a championship right
Springnick trailing behind car driver up in P3, which is an amazing step up from his P9 at the beginning of this race.
Springnick.
But Yamiroquai, but Springnick locks up.
Springnick taking a runoff.
The question is, will Yamiroquai beat him out? And he will. That is Yamiro up to P3. Solowai has having a massive run on Springnick. Will he make the move happen before the turn?
Ooh,
he will not. But he's gonna have this tug down the back stretch. Will he be able to make it happen into turn 1? Cold tires. Gotta be careful on them tires. And Solowai. Oh! Springnick and Yamiroquai. That is contact.
As Springnick goes off track.
That is contact between Springnick and Yamiroquai.
Okay. Do you have an idea of who that was?
I believe that was Springnick because he was trailing behind and got up on the back of the Yamiroquai's car. That's what I saw.
Springnick and Yami lap 4 incident noted. You'll take a look at that in the replay and get our verdict after the race.
And just make sure this... Okay. I'm just going to segment up this replay to make sure that it's not getting too big. Okay. Car driver trailing closely behind Mailbox. Is he going to make this move into turn 1? Yes, he will.
Some spins and yeses.
Blaring the signature Dixie horn. Car driver goes a little bit early on the brake, so Mailbox gets a chance to break away a little. Will he be able to make that up?
That's a shame.
Only time will tell.
If there's another lap caution, unlapped cars will be able to go on past each other, so this is a note to everyone.
But don't get your hopes up. You might want to stay pushing.
Yeah.
Okay, car driver closing in on Mailbox once again. Closes in a little bit more on the braking zone. Very good run through the S's. As car driver looks to have a decent run on Jackson. Coming through the second to last turn. I don't know what it's called. And through the last turn.
But we got a good battle.
Soloway too far back.
Car
driver having that tug yet again. Will he be able to make a move? Yes, he will. He closes in the braking zone. A little bit of a lockup there. Oh,
spins off track. That's car driver in the lead.
Looks like he locked up.
As the Chad is
that
now
is car driver up from P1 to P. That is car driver up from P5 to P1.
He hits. It looks like he hit the Chad. As the Chad and Springnick both reset. That'll be a virtual safety car.
That is a VSC. Incident. But that also means that you lucky lapped cars get to unlap yourselves. Yes. Go take this opportunity. I would advise that you do.
All lead lap cars go into the queue for whoever is in first place.
Yes.
So that is
okay, your VSC will be car driver. Catch up to car driver. Car driver, please enable your pit limiter. Stay at a speed of 50 miles an hour. I would advise that everyone behind, please leave an adequate distance of at least 3 car lengths between you and the next car.
Also, please make sure you're staying on one side of the track. Do not swerve
please stay.
Please stay on one side.
Please stay in your lane.
Ideally, stay on the left.
Yes.
If you could, please.
Yeah, stay single file.
If you are lapped, you are allowed to unlap yourself.
Yes. And I will once again remind people, please leave an adequate car's distance between each other. Soloway, please take it a little bit easy. Thank you. Yep. Okay, that's good. Yeah, just make sure you leave a little bit of space to car driver.
Oh, as apparently Ozer goes off track for whatever reason.
Looks like he got a little bit too eager with that swerving. Careful there.
That'll be a warning.
Yep, Springnick
won't result in a strike at all.
Yep.
But looking at the incidents, Springnick did possibly hit the Chad. I'm gonna check the live feed.
Brainic having a lot of notable things happening under his name. You might want to keep it clean, Springneck. Just note that. Okay, the Chad you may go past because you are a lapped car. VSC group, please leave way for the Chad. He is unlapping himself. Oh, passing through the grass like he's Kevin. Oh.
Uh-oh, we got
that is a massive incident.
That'll be a red flag. We're gonna have everyone go into the pits. That was a terrible incident there. Everyone, please return to the pits. We're gonna do a race restart.
Yep. Which does thankfully
mean here. And we're gonna go off of these, and we're gonna restart the race. This is a massive incident here.
So please just bring it back into the pits.
That was absolutely massive. Quite unacceptable. As we are now waiting. Alright, everyone please reset.
Please ensure that you do not cross the line.
Reset the laps. And we're gonna set
please
everyone
do not
on the
please do
same
not
lap
cross the line.
Based on
please
positions.
do not.
We're gonna go
please ensure
to lap
that you do not
9,
cross the line.
or lap 7, sorry, out of 18.
Yep, so that means that it will be... Unfortunately, yes, but there's nothing we can do about that. I have no idea what happened. Whoa!
Alright. So, what we're going to do for the restart procedure, so everyone's aware here, we're going to be on lap 7 out of 18. So what we're going to do is, based on the leading positions, we're going to have everyone come out in order. We'll send everyone in order. I will instruct the restart of the race, and everyone will be on lead laps. So we're going to reset the laps, and we're going to set that to lap... we're going to set... Yeah, so we'll be on 0 out of 11. Yes. I'll start releasing the drivers now. Alright. Car driver, please exit the pits. After that, it'll be I'm Awesome, Ozer, Jackson, Yami, Nightmare, Soulboy, Springneck, and the Chad. We have reported the incidents, and I have looked at the recordings. Springneck is at 2 out of 3 strikes right now. Yami, you are in P5 right now for the restart. The Chad will be in the back. Who? Nightmare got hit by Soloy. We'll record that as 1 strike. Current positions. Yes, current positions is Car Driver, I'm Awesome, Ozer, Jackson, Yami, Nightmare, Soulboy, Spring, and the Chad. When we get over to the end, we'll begin again. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna bring back the audio now to stream.
Do you have a screenshot?
There we go.
Of the times.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Don't worry, we have the live stream, so we don't need to worry about the times.
It's because yes, it will be a grid restart.
Yes, it's a grid restart. So we'll be starting.
Okay.
It'll be a rolling start this time around. So it'll be like a virtual safety car release. So I'll put a VSC command.
I'm Awesome. You can catch up the car driver a little bit, please.
We'll be able to.
Ozer, please calm down.
All right, be silent now.
Leave it. Yep.
I'm gonna start releasing cars very shortly, as we now get around. So virtual safety car flag will be released, and then after that, I will throw a green flag whenever car driver releases.
Okay, can we get a VAR check on that?
Released now.
Okay, wait, whoa, no. Stay under standard VSC. Yami is saying he was P3. Can you get a VAR check?
I'm going based on what the timer thing was saying. It says Yami was starting P5, so we're going with that. Amy should be starting in P5.
Alright.
We'll be staying under virtual safety car until everyone's getting in positions. Stay under virtual safety car.
Yami was P3. Okay, never mind. So we have an attest from mailbox.
Okay. Alright,
I'm gonna say
we'll
Yami. Yep, Yami, go for P3. Ozer, please
be careful and
let Jackson past.
If you're not able to catch up to the grid, then we won't do this.
Solway, let Ozer in front of you. Yep, perfect. Okay. Remember, okay, let Yamiroquai past. Everyone who isn't currently in VSCQ, let Yamiroquai past.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, Yamiroquai, you can take that off.
Yep, I'm gonna remove the laps, and then I'm gonna fix everything.
Yep.
Right, be careful.
Okay, I'm just gonna reset.
No, it's fine. I'll take care of it. I got it.
Alright. Yep. Okay.
Alright, as we're not going around, I will send out the virtual safety car signal, and then it'll be on car driver's to set out the race.
Yes. And please leave an adequate distance.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry.
Oh, that is somebody. Who is that? That is a red piece of
nightmare, apparently.
material.
Alright, as we're now going to send out the virtual safety car.
Diving into the pits last minute. Looks like he hit Nightmare.
Now has command on the race restart, so whenever he decides to go, it's green.
Great check. It is green.
Green. This is going. Quite a crazy race that we have on our hands right now. So everyone's now back on lead lap.
Ozer saying he got brake checked. Ozer saying he got brake checked. If you would mind informing us.
I'll have to inspect that.
We'll have to review the footage.
I don't know.
The way I was supposed to be happy. Man. So many dubious positions.
I'm just going based on the positions of what the lap counter says.
Yeah. If anybody else can attest to that, then we'll go for it. But otherwise, I can't say for sure.
I can't do too much.
Car driver, Maynard, breaking away, was released before him and he crashed into the
infinite. Possibly catch back up to Spring Neck, as he's now on lead lap.
That is okay.
Oh, is Jackson goes off track?
Mailbox off, right in the way. Please be careful.
Jackson's okay. Man, perfect. That's a yellow, but it looks like we're back in green.
Oh, Solway.
Solway going off track.
Goes off.
The Chad has now made up a position, as he's now in P6. Will he be able to make an epic comeback like last race? We'll have to see. The car driver swerves a little bit.
Ooh, as Solway and I'm Awesome go side by side into the chicane. Solway gets the position, but looks like he might have cut the chicanes. Oh, and that is Springnick and I'm Awesome.
Springnick and I'm Awesome. That's a black flag for Springnick right there. Black flag for Springnick. Please return to pits. That's your third strike of the day. I'm sorry, you'll be out of the race for the day. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry. Black flag for Springnick.
I gotta start another replay.
Three out of 3 strikes for the whole event.
Yep.
As our current leader now, taking a look at this possibly. Looks like it's Yami. As Yami spins now all of a sudden in the S's. The Chad now on P2. As he's catching up the car driver.
Please be careful. Please be careful around the S's. Please be careful around the S's. Yami is rejoining.
Yami is okay. Green flag now.
Okay.
Make sure to throw a yellow flag if you have the ability to.
Oh yeah. I gotta check how to do that. I'm so good at this. I'm lying. I'm lying, by the way.
I'm supposed to be the speaker mostly. So.
True. Nothing that says I can't do a little bit too.
Yeah. We just need to work on our sync. It's fine. It's first time.
True.
It's a little bit of a chaotic race too.
And looks like it's a good fight for P1 right now between Solway, the Chad, and Car Driver. Car Driver pulling away.
Almost crashes.
Oh, but Car Driver looks like he gets on the brakes early for the S's. That is a particularly close battle between Solway and the Chad for P2.
As currently Jackson Knack has a fastest lap today of a 55.679. Shadow for 56.349 is second
Looks like
fastest.
the Chad is gonna get a little bit of a tug on this straight. He's in range for that draft. We're gonna see if he can make that move happen into turn 1.
The Chad is now violently chasing Car Driver, trying to get draft, but Soloway also has draft on. The
Oh,
Chad
as
lost. Oh
Soloway
man.
makes a move around the
Soloway
outside, but
lost.
he cannot find the grip
Both Nightmare
to
and
make that
Soloway
happen.
spin out. That's a solid P2 for now to Chad as he approaches Car Driver. It's a battle for the championship lead again. Will Car Driver be able to snap back and steal some points from the Chad? We'll have to see. Car Driver currently has the 4th fastest lap. He might be able to set a fast one. He is known for creating, well, some very fast laps.
He has a particular reputation for his long lap.
Yes. Let's just say. Let's go back to the helicopter now. We're taking a look at Jackson Knack. Jackson currently 4th as he's trying to overtake Nightmare, a lapped car. That's a blue flag for Nightmare. Try and leave some space for Jackson as he approaches you.
And that is... Oh, and the Chad getting a little bit of a tug, but will he make that happen? No, he goes straight into the runoff. That is a massive lockup on his end. Will Soloway be able to make that... Will Soloway be able to make that overtake? Car Driver breaking away from Chad very quickly after his lockup. So now it'll be Chad and Soloway against each other. Oh. Ringneck's back.
Chad and Soloway now battling each other.
Just here to watch? Sounds good.
That's fine, Spring. Looks like today just wasn't a really good race.
Yep.
Car
Driver breaking away. Looks like it's going to be an isolated battle for P2 between Chad and Soloway. Both of them far out of the range of Car Driver, as Car Driver just keeps on hot lapping. Soloway setting a new fast lap with a 54.7.
That's a track
blazing
record
quick.
Now. Looks like he got some toe for that from Chad. That's a quick
blazing
lap.
Quick.
Even faster in qualifying. That's a track record so far from Ibishu.
And he's still closing in on Chad.
The Chad's
we're gonna
really
see if
quick driver right now.
We're gonna see if he's in striking distance in this lap.
So
closing in the braking zone. Soloway closing in on the braking zone. He is all over the rear end. Will he be able to make a move by the end of this
any
lap?
opening right now. The Chad going for some defensive blocking right now. If you take a look,
Soloway goes a little bit off, but he looks like he'll still be in the range of that draft as long as he can keep it together for this final corner, and he will. The Chad moving towards the pit wall to make sure that Soloway can't get that draft, swerving a bit.
Oh, and I'm awesome crashing in turn 1. That's caution. Yellow flag. Looks like it's a one-car incident. I'm awesome. You can reset your car into the pits.
Yep. Please be under caution for turn 1. Right. How do I throw?
Looks like he's not resetting right now, so that'll be a virtual safety
car. It won't let
car.
you. Yep. VSC.
Do you see any sort of incidents right now? So Car Driver slow down to 50 miles an hour. Everyone else can catch up to the grid.
I'm awesome is
unable to
reporting...
go and reset his car into the pits. His car not able to be towed, as he apparently is now going backwards.
Should we just let him go backwards?
I don't mind, as long as he can get his car in there. At this point, it's kind of sad.
I'm awesome. You get permission to just.
If his car resets, it's fine.
Did he hit you? I think you might have to hit pit entry, unless your car fixed itself. Oh, it did fix itself.
Oh, there you go.
Good stuff. Springnick is imploring that you check your DMs. Whoa, what is Nightmare doing? Oh wait, no, he's lapped. He can unlap himself. Never mind. My bad. Oh. I'm awesome and Nightmare. Catch up to VSC. Should we let I'm awesome unlap himself or no?
Yes, we'll allow him to unlap himself. If he's able to pass.
Looks like Yamiroquai lost his front nose. I'm not sure if that's only on my end though.
Might just be some drag. The front nose on
remember,
these cars don't really do that much.
Yep. Remember, make sure you're leaving a sufficient space.
Alright,
Don't want to hit
we're now
someone on
going to
accident.
let drivers start catching up here.
Yep. Alright. Nightmare and I'm awesome. You guys are close to each other. Please do not fight and take yourselves out again. We will not let you unlap yourselves. If that does, in fact, happen. Should we let I'm awesome take another unlap? Because
If you're able to pass under virtual safety car, do it.
Alright. Nightmare, when you catch up to safety queue, you're gonna stop. And then I'm awesome. Should we let him unlap and catch up to lead lap?
Yes, any lapped cars are allowed to pass the queue.
Okay. And I'm awesome, you are allowed to unlock yourself and catch up to lead lap.
Alright, as we're now getting over to the restarting zone here, we're going to go and throw the virtual safety car out. Once that's out, it'll be on car driver for the start of the race. Resuming.
Whoa. No, do not spawn a piano.
Virtual safety car is out, so now it's up to car driver to start.
Springnick, please do not spawn a piano.
Car driver's now going. Green flag out.
Yamiroquai getting an early move on Mailbox. He gets past. Will he make a move on Soloy too? Yes, he will. Immediately up 2 positions on the VSC. Goes he washes out a little bit wide.
Now have a really tight battle for the lead. Every car
very tight battle for P3. Very tight battle for P3. Oh,
as car driver into Chad.
The car driver gets a bit loose.
As Soloy contact with Chad. It's like a little bit of incident.
And that is Yamiroquai, who absolutely capitalizes on that move.
Oh, the Chad having to brake. Yami going up for the lead. Oh, but he spins into S's. Oh,
that is okay. That is a VSC. That is a VSC.
That's a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. Holy
cow.
Did it
at the same time.
As the Chad is now the leader.
Yep.
As these cars now need to go and head into the pits, it looks like we have some debris on the track.
Yep. Looks like the catalyst for that incident was car driver taking the S's a little bit wide, rejoined, and then Yamiroquai hit him on that rejoin. Looks like that's what caused that. Massive incident. We're gonna see how many.
Who caused it?
I'm not exactly.
Laps here. Set laps equal to 13.
Yep, we're gonna take a couple of extra laps because so many laps have passed on the VSC. A lot of incidents going on today.
Yes.
I wonder why.
Alright. This time around.
I'm awesome. If you are lapped, you may unlap. Yes. If you are lapped, you may unlap yourself. If you see an unlapped car approaching, please let it pass. Ozer, please. Car driver. Yep. The Chad, please. Okay, actually, I don't need to tell. They got that.
There you go. It's up to the lapped car to go and figure out a way to safely unlap.
Yeah.
Alright, as we're now getting over to the S's, we'll be releasing a virtual safety car right before the skipbarber.com sponsor bridge.
Skipbarber.com. That is a very apt name.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quite accurate. Looks like I'm awesome and Silver aren't going to have much time.
Alright, as we're now getting around to the final corner here, we're going to release the virtual safety car here, so it's up to the Chad now to decide when he wants to go.
Careful.
We have car drivers.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, okay. And apparently car driver and O's are now touching each other. What was that? Looks like some desync. Oh, and Soloy comes in for that safety car. Oh, that's safety. Virtual safety car. What was that? What was that? Absolute travesty. What is going on? As cars are just colliding left and right. Apparently car driver caused some sort of issue.
Please note, I have mentioned multiple times to give a sufficient space in case desync occurs.
Yeah, I'm
that is partially
one strike to both of you two, but you guys are fine. You're at 2.
You guys are fine. That was caused by desync, but please ensure that you leave a sufficient space.
Yeah.
Please.
We'll be releasing safety cars soon, just so that we can get the
race
going.
Are you able to reset back to the
S's, I'll be releasing it, and then it'll be up to the Chad.
Are you able to reset to... He cannot reset to the pits.
Well, that's a shame. That might be his race over. As we're releasing Ibishu
Do
safety car.
you think
So
you
it's
can
up to
drive it
Chad
back
now
to
to
the
decide
pits?
when the race continues.
Weird. Why are people unable to reset their cars?
So now up to the Chad to go and start.
Solwa looks like he's unable to get it out there.
Looks like it's a green flag out. Apparently Solo has crashed out. Looks like his race might be over. That's a bit of a shame for him, as he's unable to go on to the final laps.
Looks like it's gonna be a one-lap shootout.
Solo will get a point though in the race. Springnick, I can't read DMs all the time. I'm currently watching a race, and I'm currently trying to manage it. You'll have to wait till post the race for me to do anything. Apologies.
Speaking of the race, Yamiroquai making a move on Nightmare.
This Nightmare gets really close to...
Oh, and that is Mailbox past him too. He's leading positions right now. We'll see if he can make them back at the S's. Oh, as he does make a move.
Goes in for a dive move.
That is...
dive bomb on Jackson. What was that? That's insane. All right. As we're getting into the very end of the race, Nightmare just... Okay. That's a shame out of him. Yeah.
That was, unfortunately,
That's 2 out of 3 strikes over the course of the whole race. As we're finishing up, as a Chad...
What a race.
A chaotic race. With his second stall, now comes across the line.
Boom.
First place, Amy, car driver. Goes across the line. And my brother's now here again. No, you can't drive right now. As we get over to the very end of the race now. Noah, please be quiet. As we finish the race now, with positions going in, his Nightmare goes into pits.
Lots of stuff. I'm gonna have to do a lot of reviewing.
Very, very, very intense race. Noah, can you please be quiet?
Dang. Noah catching strays out here right now.
Good gravy.
Noah catching strays out here right now. Good lord.
Fish. Alright, that was a chaotic race. I'm sorry everyone for what happened there.
Alright, well I'm gonna end this replay and... Oh, what the... Please don't tell me I didn't have a replay that entire time. I swear to God.
As we now finish the race, I'm going to review footage real quick. I'm going to give you a little bit of time to cool down. We're going to have everyone go over to the events stage, and we'll bring up a few people who are interested in speaking, and then we'll interview the top 3 drivers as well afterwards.
Nan undefined? Uh-oh. That's not good.
Certified Aurora Hood moment. Ay. Alright, let's go over to the events channel now, guys.
Yep. Over to...
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Thanks, guys, for coming here. Light, you can just join the stage.
Yep, I got you.
Alright. That was some sort of race.
For sure. You might want to check your DMs with Springneck.
I'm trying. I can't check all my DMs, my guy. I literally have only so much time. I can't do everything.
Alright. Swell. In the meantime, it looks like Nightmare is going for a lap of the entire thing. Full layout, I guess.
Alright. I'm gonna take a look at the times here. And then we'll get everything going. So,
what's up?
Chad.
Yes, we will be applying post-race penalties as we see fit, I believe.
Yes, we will 100%. This race was absolutely
You just
terrible.
noticed someone is in the pit tire wall? Oh, yeah, Yamiroquai decided to grace the tire barrier with his presence. She'll be fine. It's not even that bad. I'd say, like, 80K for that OBO, no low ballers, because he knows what he has. Roman Grosjean. Yeah, he knows what he has. That's got to be at least 80 grand right there. That is, it's like a slight dent in the front end, maybe, I'd say.
Awesome.
That works. All right, so the question is, who are we interviewing first?
I'm trying to double check everything here right now. I will try and talk to everyone as much as I can after the race. This will just take a moment. I'm sorry, guys, as we're trying to figure out stuff right now. Just give me a bit. So I believe in Nightmare afterwards.
What a race. Just amazing. What's the next race? That's a. Let me check.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and
next
right,
race is at Alton Park.
Yes, that'll be round 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for awesome.
I'm gonna compare some stuff here, as we now take a look into.
It's some British place.
Now take a look back into.
Yeah, we'll put it on the servers when we can.
Yeah,
you'll get some adequate time to practice.
Oh. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. There we are.
Are we doing post-race interviews?
Yes, we will be now. I'm preparing everything. Here
Sounds
we are.
good.
Alright, taking a look into times. I want to confirm this with everyone here. Looks like the Chad P1, Gammy P2, Awesome P3, Mailbox P4, Nightmare P5, Car Driver P6, Poser P7, Soullight P8, and Springnick P9. Taking a look at how the timer is saying it here, it says that I'm Awesome finished a race ahead of. It says right ahead of Mailbox, based on post-race penalties from track limits.
We will, of course, have to examine
first podium. Yeah, so we will examine that as well.
So please note that these results are tentative. Please note that. Penalties will be applied after the race. These results are thus tentative.
Yes.
So do not go and brag about your podium or whatever you got until after the race, because if you get hit with a penalty, it will not be pleasant. No, not you. I'm awesome. Just in general, not you specifically.
7, 3. All right.
Because there were a lot of incidents this race, so probably some hefty penalties going around.
Oh, seriously, Mailbox actually got genuinely passed. Wow. Props to him. Kudos to you. I'm proud of you.
Mailbox, you might have needed that practice after all.
Yes, Mailbox correct. Okay, that explains a little bit. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna bring up some of our podium finishers here. To Chad, you're welcome to join the stage. Hey, to Chad.
Hi.
Chaotic race. What are your thoughts overall from this weekend?
I don't deserve it. It was a shit show.
Can't confirm.
I didn't fuck up the start because of my handbrake this time, but I left my pit limiter on. So fixed one problem, made a new one.
Well, there you go.
But other than that,
we'll see what new variety of start mess up you can find next race.
I'll figure something out at Alton Park.
So, what are your thoughts on Alton? How do you think you'll do?
I love the track, but it's gonna be a little hectic going into that first chicane. Calling it now.
Ooh, definitely. So it's going to be some tight action for sure, but there are a lot of good overtaking opportunities as long as you know what you're doing.
Yes, I have a feeling I'm going to get ramped again. That happened today out of the final turn. Was not very pleasant.
Probably.
Other than that, I think it'll be good. There might be a few incidents, but you know, only time will tell.
I guess that's fair.
My only goal is to be car driver.
Well, there you go. You're already beating him right now. With his finish as of late. So.
But we're only 2 races in, so there's no guarantee that
there's still time for me to mess up.
There is.
That's true.
Okay.
And we have to find out what new variety of start mess up you can cook up next race.
Oh, maybe my brake bias is all over to the rear. Who knows?
No, I'm gonna go with you had your first gear too short.
I'm gonna say you're hydroplaning in a
hydroplaning in a dry race.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see.
I'm gonna say he gets a tire puncture out of nowhere.
Possibly. Well,
actually, that's kind of reasonable.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, Chad. We're gonna bring up our second place finisher, Yami. Yami, welcome to the stage.
We don't have.
Hello.
Oh, there.
Hello, Yami.
Hello.
Very chaotic race, as you could probably tell. What are your thoughts on it?
We need to get harsher penalties for stupid drivers.
Yes, we will be enforcing penalties after the race. These results are tentative. I'm gonna say that for like the 5th time now.
Yeah, it was really good battling with Mailbox, Car Driver, and the Chad. That was really fun.
Yeah.
But just a shame some people have other people got in the way of that.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. The car track combo was brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Alton though. Got to try and win my home race.
Oh man, yeah.
It is going to be absolute chaos in these cars.
We'll see. We'll see.
The elevation changes in the
Definitely
chicanes.
those heavy braking zones. We'll see how people can cope without having ABS into those heavy braking zones. It is straight braking. You cannot trail brake with these things.
Yeah, especially with Lime Rock, you've got a little bit of runoff. You got pretty wide track. At Alton, Alton is none.
Yep.
Alton
not
is
much
very
room
difficult.
at all to make mistakes.
Let the other people speak.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, race is really fun. Yeah, it was pretty good. Having fun.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to see you at least had some fun. We'll try and work on those post-race penalties. We're only a 2-man crew here, and we're trying to figure out our own rhythm here.
Yeah.
Me and Light will probably have a talk and figure out some stuff. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just sad because my clipping software saved all the pit stop window only, so all you can hear is sounds of crashing, and that's it.
Huh. If you guys have any incidents, we do have a support channel, so feel free to go over there and you can create a ticket and we'll review all the incidents post race.
Yep.
Just to help everyone out. Anyways, thanks for your time, Yami. We're gonna bring up our P3 finisher. I'm awesome. First podium.
Right, cheers for hosting. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you around, Yami. Bye. As we now invite I'm awesome here with his first podium of the season. P3. How do you feel?
Great. Was not expecting to get anywhere in top 5.
Yeah, well, you got there. Took a little bit of chaos and some luck, but definitely fought your way up there. That's what counts.
Yeah, I passed like 2 people on last lap through the last corner.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. You had a massive run there. I saw that.
Yeah. Quite an impressive race. So what's your thoughts for...
I just play it slow, so when all the crashes happen, I can go through it.
Well, that's a pretty good strategy
and not die.
So what's your thoughts on Alton Park? That'll be the next track over there. It's in British territory, I believe. Same areas where Brands Hatch is at, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Roughly.
Roughly, okay.
I have no idea what Alton Park is, so I'll probably have to, I will have to practice that a lot, but I'm pretty good at practicing tracks.
There you go. Hopefully that'll come and help you out as the time goes by. So yeah. Well, do you have any other comments or anything? Any thoughts on the race overall? Or additional?
No. Well, it was a very crazy race.
I will say that. We'll have to review a lot of different things as time goes by. So, yeah. Well, thanks for your time, Awesome. We're gonna end the stream here. Thanks to you all for coming, and we'll do some post-race commentary as well, and answer any questions that anyone had as well. So thanks for everyone's time. This is Leviathan here. I'm gonna head out now. This is Formula Ibishu 1500. Peace.